And the Oscar goes to An Inconvenient Truth.
The global warming documentary featuring Vice President Al Gore has been seen by millions. People have proclaimed him a prophet, a cultural icon, a conquering hero.
You are a true champion for the cause, Mr. Gore.
And last week, he won a Nobel Peace Prize. The Oscars were followed by other worldwide media events.
You are Live Earth.
With all this hoopla, it's no surprise that 86% of Americans say global warming is a serious problem.
Global warming is now, by anybody's measure, a crisis.
Few challenges facing America and the world are more urgent than combating climate change. The science is beyond dispute, and the facts are clear.
Debate is over, and the science is in.
The debate's over. The science is agreed upon.
Global warming is happening.
There is a consensus on the science.
You mustn't have been listening to our testimony that we've had for the last few days with dozens of experts that have come in who have given completely different views.
No one who's come before this committee from a scientific basis can show us the smoking gun that mankind is causing this to happen.
There is no evidence that human carbon dioxide emissions are causing dangerous global warming.
You can't say that CO2 will drive climate. It certainly never did in the past.
If the CO2 increases in the atmosphere as a greenhouse gas, then the temperature will go up. But the ice core record shows exactly the opposite. So the fundamental assumption of the whole theory of climate change due to humans is shown to be wrong.
1,000 scientists.
2,000 scientists.
2,500 scientists say the globe is getting warmer.
Well, I am one scientist, and there are many that simply think that is not true.
Man-made global warming is no ordinary scientific theory. It is supported by a powerful political body, the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC.
And unfortunately, what they have done is they have preferred, at the UN's Climate Panel, to rely on computer models, which are in effect a form of guesswork.
Which extrapolate the greenhouse effect from the glass jar in the laboratory to the atmosphere.
The United Nations will be the controller of all the lands in the world through their various ecological, environmental organizations.
Your president will sign your freedom, your democracy, and your prosperity away forever. And neither you nor any subsequent government you may elect will have any power whatsoever to take it back again.
That will start with a federal cap and trade system. We'll establish strong annual targets.
If you go to page 119 of the president's budget, he's anticipating generating $646 billion in new tax revenue.
Which would be the largest tax increase in the history of the world. But even if schemes like this all over the world were put in place,
these policy decisions could cost quite a lot and yet have no effect at all on the climate.
The global warming alarm is dressed up as science, but it's not science, it's propaganda.
There's no direct evidence which links 20th century global warming to anthropogenic greenhouse gases.
We're just being told lies, that's what it comes down to.
New allegations swirl in ClimateGate. It began last November with an email leak at the University of East Anglia, suggesting that one of the world's foremost centres for climate research had been manipulating data to prove man-made global warming.
Now, the CRU is not the only climate science advisory body, but it is one of the most influential and feeds directly into the UN panel on climate change.
Now, it turns out data manipulation has been going on since at least 1990.
Temperature data has been manipulated at U.S. government climate centers. The two key centers involved are the National Climate Data Center at Asheville, North Carolina, and the NASA Goddard Institute of Space Studies.
And now, you won't know about this yet because it's been kept out of the public domain, the New Zealand National Climate Database, and I have the figures here, all fraudulent. When are you all going to wake up? Scam, scam, scam.